Teenage plastic surgery. It's been brought to light again by the press and the media by, of course, Bella Hadid in this incredible article on Being Bella in Vogue, where she finally revealed that she'd had a rhinoplasty. And of course, she's an amazingly beautiful woman and she's had a rhinoplasty. And of course, we won't talk about the other things she's had, including eyebrow reshaping and other facial reshaping, but her nose. Now, she had her nose at age 14. So what does that tell you? I think that she obviously has great regret. I mean, she has incredibly beautiful features to begin with at this young age. And here she is recently, where she has a much more stylized nose and face. And the challenges we see here in Bella is that she's unhappy and that she's changed her look, changed her ethnicity, and has actually stylized it and does not like it. And of course, that's truly part of any plastic surgery consultation for rhinoplasty, especially in a teenager. In fact, we talked about that in our journal, the #1 journal in plastic surgery in the world, the Journal of Plastic and Reconstructive Surgery, where we looked at the hype versus the reality of teenage plastic surgery. And rhinoplasty is one of the most common procedures we do in teenagers, as well as otoplasties for a much younger age group. But it is truly transformational in the right person, done at the right time, in the right stage in their emotional and psychological development. And I think that is an intense conversation that you need to have with the patient, the mother and the father together, and then sometimes separately, because sometimes that is driven not by the patient, but by the parents, especially the mother in a nasal deformity. But if done correctly and properly, it is totally transformational in these young women. I see it almost every week in teenagers that I perform a rhinoplasty on, and they come back 2, 3, 4 weeks later, and they look different, they dress different, they have an air of confidence, and often they talk about it. So in Bella Hadid's case, it was somewhat different. It sounds like it was something that she didn't necessarily want to have done, but it was something that was said needed to be done. And that's different. So I don't think we should condemn teenage rhinoplasty, teenage plastic surgery, unless we see the whole picture. And I think Bella brought that to light today. And I think that's the amazing thing. And I think often we see patients that are also unhappy later in life when their result isn't perhaps optimal. And Bella Hadid's nose, even though she's an amazingly beautiful woman, her nose is certainly not optimal. It has, mid-vault collapse. It's got a very pencil-thin dorsum, and her tip is somewhat over-sculpted. But these are all things that can be fixed with revision rhinoplasty done by a true expert in rhinoplasty. So to put it in perspective, Bella Hadid has done a great service because she's brought teenage plastic surgery and rhinoplasty to light. That's a good thing. She's a beautiful woman and an amazing model and an influencer. But teenage rhinoplasty can be done properly and superbly executed if done by a board-certified plastic surgeon or a rhinoplasty expert in the proper situation. Obviously evaluating the patient's, the psychological and emotional development, it truly can be an amazing procedure.